What's going on YouTube? Trucking in life here. One more time, guys. Guys and gals and gals and gals. Yeah. Anyway, I'm doing a little onesie of my truck, guys. I want to show you guys something. There's water and rain last night. But look, check it. I want to show you guys this. Yesterday I was in here and I found I had a weak battery because one day I started it up. Let me show you guys. Hold on. One day I started it up and it like barely started. I'm trying to figure it was only sitting for like one day. So I was trying to figure out what's going on with it. So I was looking back here. You know, first thing I do is I check for corrosion. Another thing too, when you back here, you take these off, take them off and check for corrosion. Now I already loosened these up right here. I'm gonna take it off and show you guys something. So what I do is take it off. See a little corrosion right there? I got most of it off. That was worse than that. Take it off, push it to the side, and take this off. Push to the side. Then, battery tester right here. Then you gotta take that off on that. So, take your ground, hook it up, and it's a meter right here. With a battery, a cold start should be at 12. I think 12. It should be in that green, 12 point something. And then when it's running or charged, it should be at 14.5. 16 is overcharging. So, wherever the green at. So now, put it on the ground. Put it on the positive. See? On the positive. And see where it's at? The meter right here. Let me show you guys. So take the ground off. See the meter dropped? Then hook back up. Meter back right here. So it's at 12 point, it's almost at 13. So you charge it pretty good. And you gotta be careful when you're doing this too, guys, so you don't mix these things up. I'm trying to be quiet because some mechanics working over here. But, so, hook this back up. Put this back up. I should clean this off while I got it off. Skip it. I got it. See that? See that corrosion? See, matter of fact, I want that off. All right, get like a wire brush like this. Just kind of get it off of that. You know, with poor contact, it ain't gonna start right. But I thought this helped somebody out, guys. You know, I don't know if it's gonna be in. Matter of fact, let me. And this battery also too. When I checked all of them, this battery was weak. This was at 10 point something. And also too, if you guys don't know, you got one weak battery, it'll drain the rest of the batteries. Hi YouTube, see how it's all congested right there? Anytime you see a yard congested like that, don't pull up on somebody's bumper. Don't leave a lot of space, but don't pull right up on their bumper. Give them a little rolling room. Like a couple weeks ago, I was in the same jam, and I had to edge up to like that the guy behind me clear the kiosk, and the guy rolled right into my truck. Good, I thank God he ain't damaged them real bad. But he still rode into my truck. So if you guys ever get like real congested like this, leaving out a rail yard or something, leave a couple of feet of rolling room. Don't be all up on the bumper. Guys, there's some real people in this world that really ain't the brightest cookies in the world, man. I tell you, boy, you put people in a jam, boy, they just don't know what to do. This guy right here in the red truck is just being an idiot, man. Like, come on, Swift, you gotta get with it. Go. I'm trying to hold these guys at bay, guys, and this Swift guy is taking forever, man. You got to get up out that jam, driver. This guy right here, you know, is one person. We all bottlenecking into this one thing, and that right lane just don't want to stop. They just keep on going. Like, I'm like, hey, you gonna let one of us over? You're like, go. And then that guy, he said, go ahead. Swift, of course, took a long time going. So this guy decided he just go anyway. Man, some people, guys, man, what's the common courtesy here nowadays, guys? What are you at? I don't know, man. I don't know. Tell you, boy, you want to see how people really act? Put them in a jam like this, where it's every man for themselves. See how they really act. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, all right, guys, stay tuned. Man, so all right, YouTube. Final end of the day, guys. Dark coming. The darkness is coming. So I gotta finish the video here, guys. I was on my way to a customer. I caught a lot of traffic. It was an Amazon truck on fire. The truck burnt up and the load burnt up, and it just took a lot longer, guys. So I think everybody was okay. I thought I saw a driver outside the truck. I'm not sure. But that traffic got crazy, man. I'm tired, I ain't gonna lie. And between that fighting that, getting out that rail yard, real quick, guys, it was a DOT officer in a truck stop, riding around truck stop looking for people at the DOT. I mean, blatantly, not even trying to hide it. I'm like, I don't know, guys. This stuff right here is different. This business is different. But anyway, hence what's bringing me to the point of the video is owner operators and they pay. And mind you, guys, this right here is just the average. Since I gotta move my car quick, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys let me do all this right now. It don't even matter. There's so many variables that plays a part in that plays a role, and how much what one can make doing that, guys. But it's so much that goes into it. Now, I hear some people say, before some people start crucifying me. I hear some people say, well, I do about $4,000 a week. I do about $5,000 a week. I do about $6,000. I do $3,500. I do $3,000 a week. If you average out the year, an average owner operator can make anywhere between, I'm gonna say it, $90,000 a year to $250,000, $300,000 a year. That's a wide range, right? It all depends on what you're willing to do. And I'll explain a couple points on this video. As soon as I move my car out the way, guys, I'll get back in the truck, so I'll park my mule. I'll finish the video. All right, guys, here we go. Now, there's a couple things that factors into that, guys. Now, you know, out here in this owner-operator world, a lot of people don't make as much money as people think. You make more than a company driver a lot of the time, but you have to keep in mind that you have more overhead than a company driver too. So all that money you see is not yours. Because imagine your taxes not being taken out, fees, cost of operations, all the stuff not being taken out. So you got to factor in all of that when you are considered being an operator. And so these numbers I'm giving, it's been times, guys, where some owner operators make less money than a company driver because the market is just messed up at the moment right now. They make it less than a company driver, but actually in the good market, it still was owner operators making about the same, if not less than company drivers. Now I can hear somebody saying right now, well, I don't know about you, I don't know what y'all doing wrong. I know what I'm doing out here. You know, he teaches on. People can feel the way they want to feel, but I'm just telling you from my experience. If you do $4,000 a week, this week or this month, probably 2 times out the month or 3 times out the month, and the other week your truck probably down, whatever. You got to factor in an average. So if you take an average between $1,500 and $2,500 a week, this is net. So you probably the gross average probably about a good, I don't know, $1,800, $2,000 to like $4,000 or $5,000 a week gross on average. Now you got some people that's doing $6,000, $7,000 a week, $5,000 a week gross or net, you know. But at the bottom line of what I'm saying is, I don't want to send nobody off. At the end of the day, if you don't know how to run your business right and you don't know what you're doing as an owner operator, because ain't no broker, ain't no dispatch service, ain't no company, even if you lease going to a company, even if it is your own company, ain't nobody gonna sit you down and tell you, well, you know, your truck should be making this amount this month per week, this amount per week, or this much per mile, and it's gonna cost you this much per mile to run that truck. It'll cost you this much per mile for taxes. Nobody's sitting you down telling you this stuff, guys. So if you get out here and you think that it's sweet, that somebody gonna sit you down and tell you all the do's and the don'ts of the game, you're wrong. So if somebody get over on you, they get you to run and run for free, that they not gonna do it, they will. They're not gonna tell you that, well, you know, I know you knew, so we finna take you by the hand and pay you everything you really need and deserve because you actually working for this. Guys, I'm finna be real transparent right here. I'm gonna give you the first 2 years of me being on operator. And I'm telling you guys this so you guys can understand that I'm not just talking crazy on here. And some people may say, well, why'd you make it? Why'd you keep going? I got my reasons, believe me. Yo, it's been hard, it's been tough, but I got my reasons. But my first year as owner operator, I made $146,000 gross. My first year, right? I'm gonna give you guys my first 3 years. The second year, I made 21. My third year, I made 110. And mind you guys, this was during a time where the market was good. And I was leased on to 2 different companies at this time. So these things, so 2 of the years is from one company, 1 of the years from another company. And this is during a time where I was running wild. I mean, I was running so out of control. I ain't have no method to the madness, no nothing. So since then, I have made more money since then because I had to make some changes and learn. Shout out to a couple drivers that actually helped me out along the way. Shout out to them guys. I ran into them along the way. If I wouldn't have ran into them guys, who knows what I'd be making right now? Who knows what the money I'd be leaving on the table because I just didn't know, and nobody will sit down and tell you this stuff, guys. So I'm not saying this to discourage anybody. I'm just saying this is real talk out here. Imagine these numbers I'm giving you. This is doing a good market. So could you imagine what people are doing now in this bad market? Think about that for 1 second. I was getting screwed over pretty much in a good market. People think it's sweet out here. It ain't that sweet out here. And a lot of times I was making it because my overhead was so low. Like the first 5 years, my overhead was so low where the money I was making, I was able to survive off of it and keep the truck running. But I always say it's by the grace of God that I made this long. At the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, what it's really about, it's about knowing that you get out here, it could be real detrimental to some people. I mean, as far as on a financial tip, expectations could be hurt. Feelings could be hurt out here. So, I mean, guys, I don't know what to say with this video. I'm being transparent as I could be on this video. You know, like I say, I did a video when I said I did Uber and Lyft. Man, because like I say, that was averaged out for the year. That was like with me being not working like 5 days, 6 days a week. Some days I didn't drove, and I imagine all that money I made, the 146, I didn't drove through really horrible weather. So I knew I had to make the money happen. I had to do something. You know, when bad weather come, a lot of guys call off. So, you know, you the one, you thirsty, you want to get out there and make some money. So that's the reason we had some real bad weather my first year. And I made bulk of my money in the winter, but it was risky because a lot of accidents, bad weather, you get stuck somewhere, now your tow or your record costs a lot more because it's winter. I was running on holidays. You know, one thing I'm gonna say this, guys, I'm in the video. If you ever get out here and you working on holidays, just know if something happen, a breakdown happen, or you gotta get towed on holidays, it's gonna be double the rate. It's gonna be higher the rate. It ain't gonna be the normal rate because it's holidays. So you gotta factor in the work you're doing or running through the holiday. If something was to happen, are you willing to pay a higher rate than a normal because of the holiday? Or on the weekend? They charge more for things like that, guys. So I was running through all them days, taking my chance. Hey, man. Hey, your boys from Atlanta make it happen. And let me tell you, it was barely making it happen, but I tell you, it was happening. It was one way to make it happen. It was one of them happening. I tell you, woo. Anyway, I'm just thinking about it. It was rough. Anyway, guys, I really hope this video will help you guys out, guys. It's been a long day. Your boy tired. With that being said, if you stopping through for the first time, hit the subscribe button. What you waiting on, guys? And if you need one-on-one coaching in this business, if you're an owner operator, company driver trying to figure out if you want to become an operator or you want to make the company driver position work for you, and you don't know how to do it, and you need a clear path to kind of carve your way through, the boy can help you out with that. If you're a small fleet owner, you want to figure out how to grow your company, or you want to figure out how to strategically position yourself in a better way, especially in this market, to get ahead and win, holler at your boy. Email me at info@truckingthelife.com for serious inquiries only. And that's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, alright, YouTube. Hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding of what's going on here. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.